So today on stream, to begin things off here, is I thought to do something a little bit different, which is we are going to rank the best video games of all time on Tier Maker here. We have a whole host of things down here. These are just the games A to K. Then we do have more down here. That'll be from L to Z. So we're going to kind of place things into these tiers. We have perfect, slightly off perfect, outstanding, very good, above average, average, below average, boring, bad, trash, or things that I have never played or tried. I will link these tiers in the YouTube description. There could be, I guess I can link it on Twitch as well, but I'm not going to do that. They'll be on the YouTube description afterwards. So let us basically just begin. So starting off with 7 Days to Die, I played 7 Days to Die actually, not on stream, not on any kind of content. I played maybe an hour of it at most, and I think it's basically terrible. So we're gonna immediately start us off just by putting this immediately into the bad tier. I don't think this game is good. The hour that I played was just a bad time. Next up, Ace of Spades. I believe that we have played this before on the channel, actually. I have my phone. I want to double check that this is the game that I'm thinking of, and now I don't know where my phone is, so you know what? Never mind. So, if I'm remembering correctly, actually, let me just take a quick gander here. Ace of Spades, Anthnwam. Is this what I'm thinking of? I don't want to put in the wrong category. No, okay, no, I'm thinking of a completely different game. So, I have never played Ace of Spades. They're gonna put that straight into this tier. Are you gonna play Elden Ring? I mean, I want to. I want to play Elden Ring. I'm just worried that the game is too big. I don't know, though. Like, it's hard to say. Alan Wake. I mean, we have actually a bunch of here we can do right away. Never played Alan Wake. Never played Alice. Don't know what the game's actually called. I know of these games, but I've actually never played them personally. Alien Isolation. I've also never played that. Aliens vs Predators. I have played this game. It's also not a very, very good one. We're going to put that immediately up into the boring tier. I do think it's better than 7 Days to Die, but it's also just not good. It's not good. Alone in the Dark, have not played it. Amnesia, I'm assuming all the Amnesia games are just kind of wrapped into here, and I have played them. And I can say that if you like horror games, you probably would enjoy Amnesia, but I don't like horror games that much. And what a little bit of Amnesia I have played, I thought was just kind of boring. I'm gonna put it in below average, because while I think it would be good if you like them, to me, I just would never play Amnesia. Like, I played, again, like an hour or so of it in my free time. Did not have a good time. So we're starting off with a pretty negative tier list here. I'm hoping, again, that this should improve as time goes on. Animal Crossing. I've only played the newest one. I think it's New Horizons on the Switch. And honestly, I'm gonna put that straight up in the very good. I think Animal Crossing is a fun little game. It's not stream content because, well, one, it's also like 2 years old at this point. But I think it's a good time killer. I actually spent, God, we spent like 2 weeks trying to find a Switch just so we could play the new Animal Crossing game. And I think it's worth the money. I think Animal games, I know of them. I have never played them personally. Ape Escape, I have never played. I have never played Apex. I have never played. It's like I know these games, but I have just never played them. And you know what? I've also never played the Assassin's Creed games. I know. That's not true. I have played Assassin's Creed 1. I played the original game back in 2007, 2008. I don't remember exactly when Assassin's Creed 1 came out. So I'm going to put that straight to average. I think it's an okay game. Again, it's going to be dated at this point in time because it is so old. But it probably doesn't hold up very well. And again, I've not played any of these new Assassin's. There's so many Assassin's Creed games. Again, apparently I've just not played. Not played A Ways Out. Not played Banished. I haven't. I was meaning to play it at some point in the past. I just never actually got around to doing it. Banjo-Tooie. Again, all the Arkham games I have not played. Battle Block Theater, I have played a little bit of it. And you know, I'm going to put that straight up to average as well. I think it's fun co-op, but that's basically about it. Battlefield, I have not played 42, I have not played 43. I have not played 1. I have not played 2. I have played 3. And I think Battlefield 3, I think it's a pretty good game. So I'm going to put that straight into the above average. You know what? I'm going to put it straight into very good. I think it's fun. Again, this was many, many years ago when I played. I think I played on the Xbox 360. Yeah, have you played Banished? The little city building game? Again, Battlefield 4 and 5, I have not played. Bad Company? I mean, Bad Company's great. I'm going to put it straight up into outstanding. It's better than Battlefield 3. It's probably, I would say, the best Battlefield game that I have played. Because it's going to be Bad Company 2. Controversial, I think Bad Company 2 is worse than the first one. It's still good, so I'm going to put it right in the very good tier. But I think it's just worse than Bad Company. And again, I know that might be a controversial take. And then Hardline. I have played Hardline. We're going to put it right up to above average. It's not as good as 3 in Battlefield, Bad Company 2. It's fine. It's fine. A little bit, I mean, it's better than fine, because I put it above average, but I think it's still pretty good. Vietnam, I have not played. I have not played the Bayonetta games. I have not played Beholder. Okay. Beyond Good and Evil HD. I love Beyond Good and Evil. I think I'm going to put it right up here again in Astounding. I actually have played this. It's on the YouTube channel. You can go watch it. I think we played it last summer. It might have been either last summer or summer 2020 when we did end up playing Beyond Good and Evil HD. It's really good. It's really underrated. I think you should go and try it if you are interested in kind of stealthy kind of gameplay. It's pretty good. I think you should go play it. I know they're supposed to be making a second one, but that's been in like development hell for the past decade, so who really knows? Beyond Two Souls. Now we get into an interesting spot where I have not played Beyond Two Souls. However, I have seen Let's Players play Beyond Two Souls. And basing on that, it's going straight into below average. Because, I mean, this is one of those story-based games that we played a couple of them recently. And you don't need to play it yourself. You watch a Let's Play, you kind of get the gist of it. It's immediately going to below average. And then Bionicles, never played any Bionicle games. The Bioshock games. Okay. So, Bioshock 2. I have heard some people say that Bioshock 2 was good. When it came out, I think originally it was seen as just being worse than the first game. However, I think with time, people look back on it fondly. However, I've only played the game once. And in that time, I think I'm going to put it into above average just because I think the Bioshock games are very good. But I do think it is the worst Bioshock. I've never played the Bionicle games. Is that weird? I don't think it's that weird to not play the Bionicle. I never liked Bionicles as a kid. Maybe that does make me weird that I didn't like Bionicles, but that's just my take on the situation. Okay, next we're gonna rate up the next Bioshock games. Bioshock 1, better than Bioshock 2, straight up into the very good tier. I mean, for 2007, 2006, it was very impressive. Actually, no, probably 2008. It was a very impressive little game. Remember when I first played it? I had a lot of fun. I replayed Bioshock 1 probably 3 times in my life, and I've been meaning to actually play it again for the stream at some point. I don't know when that would be. Probably whenever I have nothing else to really play. We'll probably get back to it at some point. But I think it's really good. The ending does fall apart, for sure. I think that's kind of a criticism that everybody who's ever played Bioshock 1 has, is that the ending kind of collapses in on itself. Which is kind of, I think, what keeps it just slightly out of outstanding. And then we have Bioshock Infinite. And I think Bioshock Infinite is the best one. There's some really weird politics going on in it that, in hindsight, as a 25-year-old, don't really make a lot of sense. You know, things that I didn't really think about back when I was 16. Again, this actually, Bioshock Infinite is on the channel. If you want to go watch, like, 16-year-old me go play it on stream, you can go watch it on the channel right now. But I'm not going to put it outstanding, even though I think it's better than Bioshock 1. I think they're roughly the same in the overall gradient of video games. Also, I'm going to turn on my fan a little bit, for the obvious reason that I had to do this every single stream no matter what. So at this point, it's in my contract. Okay, there we go. What do we have up next? Next up, we have Bloodborne. Okay, Bloodborne is a game that I've played like maybe an hour of it, but I was never really able to play more of it. Unfortunately, I would absolutely go back and play Bloodborne. I have it. Maybe at some point we can definitely stream it. So for this reason, I'm going to put it into the not played, because I haven't played enough of it to really put it into the greater tier list. Even though I know that I would like it, I'm going to put it here for right now. Because again, we might end up streaming it in the future. Then we have... What the hell is this? This actually, I think, is the very first game on this list that I've literally never heard of. Bloody Land Time? I don't know what this is. Again, it's the first game in this whole category I have not heard of. Ace of Spades, once I actually looked it up, I remember seeing other people talking about it like a decade ago. But this, I have no clue what the hell this is. Same with Boom Blocks. No idea. Okay, Borderlands games. Controversial take, I don't really like them very much. I can understand that they're good, and if you like looter shooters, that they are a good time. I'm going to put them both into average, because Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2, I just never got into them. I think Borderlands 1 I retried playing like 3 times. Never could actually get past, I think, the second area. Even though I didn't have a good time, I can still see their value. Tales of Borderland never played, Pre-Sequel never played, Brawlhalla never played, Brink. Brink's an interesting story, because I know when Brink came out, everybody hated it. Everyone hated Brink when it came out. I played Brink a few years after it came out. I think I bought it for like $5. Me and my couple of friends, we had a pretty good time playing Brink. For $5, absolutely is worth it. So for my play time of it, I'm going to put it right into above average. I can definitely see the faults in it. But I think it's better than the Borderlands game. I think it's better than Assassin's Creed 1. And now I'm looking at this and realize, have I not played that many video games in my life? Maybe not. Broforce never played. Brutal Legends, I know that's the Jack Black, like, RPG, RTS game that came out on a 360. I never actually was able to play it. Bulletstorm never played. Bully is, the one, like, odd child in the Rockstar game category. I think it's pretty good. It's definitely dated. At this point in the year of our Lord 2022, do not play Bully. Do not play Bully. It's aged horribly. However, I'm still going to put it into above average. Just because of my time playing it when I was a kid. I had a fun time with it. I think I've actually played through the game twice. If you can somehow teleport yourself back to 2006, I'd recommend Bully. 2022, there's better things to spend your time on. Call of Juarez. I have played Call of Juarez. What was the one that came out? Was it Call of Juarez the Cartel? That's the only one I played. So maybe it is wrong to judge the entire series just on the Cartel, which I know is god-awful. But based on that, it's going straight into the bad tier. Again, I'm going to preface this by saying this is just based on the Cartel. Don't play Call of Juarez the Cartel. It's not a good time for anyone involved, okay? Okay, Red Alert 2, fucking classic game, straight up to very good. Straight up to very good. Okay? It's Red Alert 3, I still think this is good. It's going to go into above average, because I think it's definitely... It's the last good Command & Conquer game. When they Command & Conquer 4, I know everybody panned it. I personally never played it. But based on how everybody else treats Command & Conquer 4, it's not a good time. Castle Miner Z, never heard of it. Catherine, I have heard of, never played it. Celeste is a... It's a platforming game. I played it on the Xbox in the Game Pass. I know it's in the Game Pass, and I had a lot of fun with it. I never beat the game. We're gonna put it straight into very good. If you like those kind of games, I would recommend you go play Celeste. Child of Light, never played of it. Chivalry. Chivalry's an interesting case, because I know Chivalry 2 came out earlier. I think last year. We played like an hour of it. I've been meaning to play it again. But like, where do I put it? Because I had a lot of fun with this, playing this game with like, my friends when I was younger. I'm gonna put it into above average. Again, I know we have a kind of it's not really top heavy. It's in a pretty good spot right now, I would say. City Skylines, very, very good. Boom. It's a great city builder. You like city builders? If you like city builders, you already play City Skylines. Like or SimCity 4. Those are your only two options, basically. It's good. You should play it. Civilization 5, absolutely, once again, very... I'm gonna put Strength to Astounding. It's a great Civilization game. Clash of Clans, never played it. Club Penguin, you know what? I never played Club Penguin as a kid. I know. Some people are like, what the hell, have you never played Club Penguin? Just never did. Never played it. Okay, now we're into the Call of Duty segment. Call of Duty 3, I'm gonna put it into average. Again, most of these Call of Duty games, I'll preface this again by saying most of this is based on the campaign. I never really played too much COD multiplayer. I was more of a Halo multiplayer person than I was Call of Duty. Call of Duty, I played for the campaigns. The ones that I did. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, I know some people think that this is probably the pinnacle of the series. I'm going to put that straight up in average as well. I'm going to put it into above average. It was genre defining in the late 2000s. No, I never played Clash of Clans. I don't really play mobile games, so that would probably be the reason why. But yeah, Call of Duty 4, it's pretty good. Call of Duty 3, it's okay. Do they not have... Funny thing is, they actually do not have Call of Duty 2. Call of Duty 2 is my favorite one of the series. What the hell? What is this one? I don't know what this is. We'll get to it at some point. World at War, never played. Advanced Warfare, never played. Never played the Black Ops games. I never played Modern Warfare 2. So yeah, basically, I play 2 Call of Duties. I play Call of Duty, and again, I have the Call of Duty 2, which I would put... I would put that in the very good tier, Call of Duty 2, because I really liked the campaign on that one. The only one I ever tried beating on, I think, Veteran difficulty is the highest level there. Comedy Night, never heard of. Coming out on top. I'm trying to even see what that... I don't know what... It looks like a dating sim. It looks similar to... What's that Daddy Simulator game? That's the one with the sexy goldfish? I've never heard of it. I have never heard of this game ever in my entire life. Company Heroes 2, actually, I've never played it. Condemned, I have played. And I'm gonna put that straight into above average. I think it's pretty good. Contagion, never played. Crackdown 2, never played Crash Bandicoot. Okay, once again, we're getting into a situation where there's a lot of games that I have not played. Crisis. Controversial take. I think Crisis is below average. I don't like Crisis. I think it is not a good first-person shooter. The only reason anybody ever knows about Crisis is because of how graphically demanding the game was when it came out. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good. Next up, Csgo. I'm definitely going to put that. It's very, very good. If you like the multiplayer shooters, I mean, it's free to play. You definitely played Csgo sometime. I don't know if we would ever play it on the stream. It just doesn't really seem like a game that would be good on our stream. Okay, Cuphead. Here's the thing. I know Cuphead is good. I know that is a good game. However, I didn't really like it that much. I'm going to put an average. That's what we have. There's so many games here. Okay. D4. I've seen, again, the same situation where I saw someone else play it on stream. Based on that, it's going to go into above average. Just from what I've seen of, I think it's like Dark Dreams Don't Die, something like that. It seems good. I know it never actually got finished. Maybe, you know what? Because the game never actually finished, we're going to put it down one tier. Sorry, D4. Danganronpa 2, never played. Never played you. Not played you. The Darksider games I've also have not played. Dark Souls 3. Surprisingly, just Dark Souls 3. I've never played Dark Souls games either. I have them all, and I've been meaning to play the Dark Souls games on stream. Just never got around to it. Darkwood also is a game that I've been wanting to play. Just never got around to it. Dauntless never played. Days of Defeat. It's an average. It's an average World War II shooter. Put it right there in the average tier. Daisy. I never played Daisy. Even though I know that the mod is ranked highly compared to the actual full-on release they did. I don't know if they ever fixed the full version. Did they? I don't know. Because I know when the DayZ game came out, it was basically just panned. Not played you. Dead Island, I have played. I'm going to put it honest, it's going to go straight into below average. I don't think it's very good, based on what little I played of it. Dead or Alive, never played. Dead Rising 2. I played Dead Rising. And Dead Rising, I'm also going to put right into the average tier. Dead Rising, the other Dead Rising games, though, I never got a chance to play. Same with the Dead Space games, I never got a chance to play. Democracy. We have played Democracy 4 on the channel, I believe, once. And I'm going to be honest with you. You might be surprised, given the kind of games that I like to play on this channel. I'm gonna put into boring. I found it very, very boring to play. I know. You would think, based on the kind of games that I like, that it would rank a little bit higher. Depth, that's the game where you play as a shark, never played as it. Destiny, never played it. Destroy All Humans, I have played. And I think, honestly, it's going to go straight into average. It didn't leave that much of a lasting impression on me. Detroit Become Human, again, similar situation to, where is it? To Beyond Two Souls. I'm going to put it into average. I think it's better than Beyond Two Souls, for sure. But it's still... It's got some issues. Deus Ex Human Revolution, I think it's a great game. Definitely going to put... I'm going to put straight into very good. Mankind Divided, I see that here as well. I'm going to rank that slightly less good. Because I think the first one's better than Mankind Divided. Yeah, all the David Cage games. Deus Ex 1, though, I never got around to playing. I know. I'm like a heathen. Devil May Cry 5, never played. Diablo 3, I played a demo for it, but that's really about it. And to be honest, I don't really like these kind of games. Dino Crisis. Why do I feel like I played Dino Crisis before? Yeah, I will look it up on my phone. I don't know where the fuck I put it. So for now... Actually, if I open up a second tab... Yes, you don't see this. Okay, excellent. Did I play Dino? Was it Dino Crisis? It sounds familiar. Dino. Did I not play a game called Dino Crisis? Like, I could have sworn. No, I thought I did, but I actually can't find it in my YouTube stuff. So, you know what? Dino Crisis, straight into games I never played. Dirt 3 I have not played. Dishonored, I think, is great. We're going to put it straight up into very good. Again, nothing is... I still have not put anything into the perfect or slightly off perfect here yet. The Divinity games, never played. Division, never played. Doki, never played. Donkey Kong Country, classic game. Straight up into very good. It's one of the best SNES games, for sure. Donkey Kong Country. If you like old school SNES games, well, if you like old school SNES games, you probably already played Donkey Kong Country. Don't Starve also. It is a good game. I'm gonna put it right above above average. Not my favorite of the survival genre or the roguelike genre, but I still think it's fun. It's definitely fun. Doom. I have not played the new Dooms. I have not played. I think it's like the Doritos games. Does anybody remember the Dorito games that came out like 2000, like a decade ago? I have played it. It's going straight into boring because it's not good. Dota 2. Well, here's the thing. I think Dota's boring. I don't really like MOBAs that much. Dragon Age, I've not played Dragon Age game. I do not know what you are. Driver game. Okay, now drivers. I know I've not played this driver, so we're gonna throw it straight into there. Driver 2. Driver 3. Okay. Driver 3 is merely going to below average. I've got fond memories of this game as a kid, but it's not good. It's absolutely not good. Driver 1, I'm gonna put in the same category. If you've ever played Driver 1 on the PlayStation 1, the opening tutorial segment where you've got to drive in this little garage is impossible. You cannot beat it. But Driver 2, I think it's a little bit better. Gonna go straight into the average tier. Good work, Driver 2. Duke Nukem Forever, I know this game was apparently not good. Throw that in here, but I've never played it personally. Earth Defense Force never played. Echo never played. Elden Fish never played. Morrowind, I have not played. I think you're online. Okay, now here is going to be the most controversial pick, I have to say. Is going to be Skyrim. Skyrim is immediately going into the boring tier. I think Skyrim sucks. I do not like this game at all. Like, I can't get into it. Fallout 3, Fallout 4, I have fun playing those games. Elder Scrolls Skyrim? No. Just could not make myself play it. Oblivion? The thing with Oblivion, like, is it better than Skyrim? I mean, I played it a very, very little amount back when it came out. So, I'm gonna put it below that. I'm gonna put it below average. Again, I know these are controversial selections. But that's where I'm putting them. Elden Legend, I think Elden Legend is a great game. But it's straight up very good. End War, is this the one that you controlled with your voice? I believe so. That's going to go into above average. Go straight into above average. There we go. Tarkov not played. Escape is not played. And now we're getting to the bread and butter. EU4. Where does EU4 belong on my list? I mean, it's interesting, right? Where would I put EU4? I mean, it's very good. It's a very good game. Boom, right up there with End of Legend and Battlefield. Truck Simulator, I think that immediately is going to go to above average. I like these games. There was one I used to play a lot. I think it's like 18 Wheels of Steel. There's one similar like to Euro Truck where it's just in like the United States and Canada, and I think also northern Mexico. It was a great time. I used to like going straight through the border controls, and the police would just chase you because they don't like when you just break into a country with your 18-wheeler. Yeah, E4 is the bean map. EVE Online, never played. Evolve, never played. Fable 2, I like Fable 2. It's gonna go straight into. It's gonna go into above average. They know that there's definitely. You know what? No, it's gonna go straight into very good. I like Fable 2 a lot. 3 and the first one I never played. Factorio, I've never played. Fahrenheit. It's going to go into the same slots. Again, I've seen someone else play it. It's going to go straight into below average. Fallout. Okay, now we're into the Fallouts. Fallout 76, I've not played. I do want to play it at some point, because I know it's gotten better since its release. But I just have not played it. I haven't really played it. I played like the demo when it came out for like an hour-ish. And I would play more of it. Fallout 2. Fallout 2... in my opinion, it's the second best Fallout game. It's gonna go straight up here into the astounding tier. Good for you, Fallout 2. Fallout 3, I'm gonna put that into very good. Fallout 4, I'm gonna put it into the above average tier. Fallout 1, I'm also gonna put into the above average tier with Fallout 4. I think, to me, Fallout 2 is just way better than Fallout 1. Yeah, no, I just think Fallout... Yeah, I stand by this. Fallout 4 is good. It's definitely I think it's the worst of the modern Fallout games. Again, I didn't play 76 enough to judge it based on that. But I think it's worse. I think it's worse than 3. And then New Vegas. I mean, I think New Vegas is going to be the first game we're going to put into the slightly off perfect here. It's fantastic. You should absolutely play Fallout New Vegas. No doubt about that. Far Cry 2, great game. I'm going to put it into very good. It's very good. Blood Dragon, I'm going to put into the above average tier. I'm actually going to rename above average to good. Because it seems weird that we go from above average to very good, and there's not like a good tier. So that I'm going to rename this to be good. These are good games. They're not above average. They're good. Far Cry 3. I think Far Cry 3 would have to be my favorite of the Far Cry games. I don't know if it's enough for me to put into the outstanding. You know what? I am going to put in the outstanding. I think Far Cry 3 is the best of the Far Cry games. Far Cry 4, also very good. It's worse than Far Cry 3, but I think it still deserves to be in a very good tier. I like the environment of Far Cry 4 with all the massive mountain escapes. Now, Far Cry 5. We played like 2 hours of it. It's going to go into average. It's the worst Far Cry game that I played. New Dawn and Primal I never played Farming Sim. Now okay, Fear. Fear 3, I have played it. Actually, the entire game is up on my channel. If you want to go watch it, it's going to go into below average. Fear 3 is not very good. Fear 2, I think that goes straight into the average. And then Fear 1, an absolute classic, is going to go straight into the good tier. Fear 1, if you're going to play any Fear games, play Fear 1. Do not play Fear 3. It's not very good. FIFA, never played. Final Fantasy, surprisingly enough, never played Fire Emblem. But we have played Firewatch. Again, it's another game that actually is on the channel if you want to go watch it. And I'm going to put that into a good tier as well. I think Firewatch is a good little game. Definitely a game that you can watch whole series in one sitting. Five Nights at Freddy's, never played. For Honor, never played. Fortnite, I think Fortnite's good as well. I played a little bit. There's actually a little bit of it on the channel as well. I think it's good. I think people hate on it just because it was cool to hate on Fortnite. Like a year or two ago. Now, I haven't played the game in a year or two, so maybe it's gotten significantly worse since then. But based on my playing of Fortnite, I would put it right. I put it in the good tier. Forza Horizon 4, I like the Forza games. I'm gonna put that right also into the good tier. Forza 7. You're Forza and you're Forza Horizon, right? Yeah. So I played Horizon games. I have not played the regular Forza. Friday 13th, never played. FTL. I mean, come on. It's FTL. It's going straight up into... You know what? It's going to go into the astounding tier. If FTL's a fantastic game, you should play FTL. Game Dev Tycoon, that's going straight into the boring tier. I don't like it. I don't think it's very good. Game of Thrones, never played. Gang Beasts, never played. Gary's Mod. I mean, Gary's Mod, I'm going to put in average. For me, personally, I don't really like games like Gary's Mod. I mean, there's some good parts to it. Nah, I'm going to keep it in average. I know there's like Trouble in Terrorist Tale, which is a good little fun mod. There are other kind of Gmod games that you could play. But to me, it's just in the average tier. It's an okay game. Gears of War 2. I like Gears of War. Boom. Right into good. Gears of War 3. Boom. Right into good. Gears of War 1 is okay. It's worse than 2 and 3, for sure. Ghost Recon never played. Goat Simulator is another game I could put into the boring tier. I don't have fun with these kind of physics-based games. To me, it's just not good. God of War, it's another game that I have, and I've been wanting to play it. Just never got around to it. Maybe we'll make it into a series one day, but it's hard to say. GoldenEye 007. Well, here's the thing with GoldenEye, right? Because I never played the multiplayer, which I know was kind of like the big thing with GoldenEye when it came out was, oh, you gotta play the multiplayer. But I was like 2 years old when the game came out, so I really only played the single player story. And again, I played the single player after I played games like Halo, so based on that, I think it's good, but it's going to go into the average tier. Just because I don't think it holds up that well. Golf with Your Friends, is another little game. I think it's a good fun. Good fun. Boom, right into good tier. Grid 2 never played. Grim Talladega never played. Now we're to the Grand Theft Auto games. Just taking a quick look. I have played all of these GTA games, so we can definitely rank them all. GTA 3. I don't think age has been kind to GTA 3. It's honestly, of all the GTA games I played, it's probably the second worst after the very first GTA. I don't like GTA 1 very much, but I don't think GTA 3 is very good. GTA 4, of course, absolutely is going to go into the very good tier. GTA San Andreas. I'm going to put that into the good tier. Not into very good, and here's my reasoning for it. I never was able to beat GTA San Andreas, because there's one mission when you get to it's the fake San Francisco. I don't remember exactly what the city is called right now. But there is a quest that you cannot do unless you get your swimming skill high enough. And every time I tried replaying San Andreas, that's the point where I drop the game. Because I don't want to just swim around aimlessly. I don't like grinding in video games, and I consider this to be too much of a grind for me to continue on. So up to that point, I don't know what happens after that point. But just up to there, I think it's good. And that's what's stopping it from being in the very good section. Vice City, also, I'm going to put into the good tier. Reason it's going to be in the good tier, I think the map is too small. I do think it's better than GTA 3 for sure, because I like Tommy. But I think the map is just too small. And now GTA 5, absolutely fantastic game. Going to go straight up here and very good with GTA 4. I think GTA 4 and 5 are the best of GTA games so far. I'm excited for 6. Whenever that ends up coming out, I don't know when. Guardian of the Galaxies, I've actually heard pretty good things about it. But I've not played it myself. Guitar Hero 3. I mean, I like the Guitar Hero games. So we're going to put that right into the good tier. I love Guitar Hero. H1Z1, never played. Habbo Hotel. It's bad. It's not good. I haven't played much of it. But what I have played, I thought was absolutely not worth the trouble at all. Half-Life 2. Oh, come on, it's Half-Life 2. It's Half-Life 2. It's got to go into the very good tier. You know what? It's going to go into the astounding tier. Half-Life 2 is great. Half-Life 1, on the other hand, I'm just going to put into good. And again, look, Half-Life 1's good, okay? I'm not trying to say that it's not good by putting it into the good tier. It's just that I think there are better games from '98. So it's just gonna stay in the good tier. Halo 1, I think, is also good. No, Halo 1's gonna stay in the good tier. Halo 2, I'm also gonna put into the good tier. Halo 3, now that's where we start talking. That's gonna go straight into the very good tier. And what else we got here? Halo 4. I never actually played Halo 4. ODST. Again, I think that's gonna go straight up to the very good tier. I like the atmosphere of ODST. And then Reach. I think Reach is the best. I think it's the best Halo game. I'm gonna put that straight into the astounding tier. For sure. What else we got? Halo Wars 2. I'm gonna put that straight into good. Same with Halo Wars 1. Both of those, I think, are good games. Harvest Moon. I've only played one Harvest Moon game, and that was Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. And you know what? Boom. It's also going to go into Harvest Moon. Or it's going to go into the very good. It's going to go into the good tier as well. What I did notice, I see that EU4 is here. I'm surprised that Crusader Kings was not in the options here. Hearthstone. It's average. I mean, it's a card game. I don't really like card games too much. Average seems good. Now, Hoi 4. Now, Hearts of Iron 4. Where is that good? I mean, it's got to go into the very good tier. Right? I'm not going to put it outstanding, because I don't think it's good enough to be outstanding. I don't think it compares to these games that I've already put into that category. But of course, you know, almost my entire channel right now is based on Hoi 4. So if I put it down to like trash tier, people would be, I think, a little confused. Heavy Rain. Again, I'm gonna put it to the average tier. But it's another one of the David Cage games. Hello Neighbor is bad. Do not play Hello Neighbor. Heroes of Generals never played. Heroes of the Storm never played. Hitman never played. Hollow Knight, it's outstanding. Hollow Knight's a great game. I'm really excited to play Silksong when that comes out. Okay, now Horizon Zero Dawn. Boom, straight into very good. It's a great game. It's actually the reason I bought a PS4 in the first place, was to play Horizon Zero Dawn. And of course, later into the stream, we will be playing some Forbidden West, so stick around for that. Hotline Miami 2. That's going to go straight into the good tier, or very good tier as well. And Hotline Miami 1, I think Hotline Miami 1, honestly, is an almost perfect game. Hotline Miami is incredible. It's going to go up there for New Vegas. I don't even know what I would put into the perfect tier, to be honest. Put these in here, because I don't think I've ever played any of them. Infestation, Survivor Stories, boom, straight into the bad tier, do not play. Injustice, never played. Inside, I think Inside's good. Let's put it right in the good. There we go. Certainty never played. Invisible Ink never played. Jackbox. I mean, Jackbox is interesting. I'm going to put it into average. Just because there are some good games in the Jackbox Party Pack, but there's also some very bad games in there as well. Jack and Daxter, average as well. Jazz Punk, never played. Never played you. Never played you. Never played you. Kerbal, we have played a little bit. I'm going to say it's good. Did Kerbal Space Program 2 come out? I think we might actually almost be... Okay, Killing Floor 2. I'm also going to put that into... I'm going to put it in average, to be honest with you. Killzone, never played. Never played you. Keflings. You look familiar, but I don't know. And we haven't played any of these other games. Now, so unfortunately, we've never played Knack. I know that is basically sacrilege. So there we go. That is going to be our first tier list here of all the games from A to K. So it's like a perfect Miami Fallout. Some of the worst games here: 7 Days to Die, Call of Juarez, Have a Hotel. They're not very good. So there we go. All the games A to K. I wonder if anybody has any like really strong opinions about what I placed and where I placed them. Okay, so next up, we have a new segment. So now we're gonna do the best games of all time, L to Z. What? Also, we want to make sure we change above average. We want to change you to be good. Now, Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead, very, very strong start. It's going to go straight up to good. And before we get to these other games, I do see Left 4 Dead 2 here. I'm not too sure why they're next to each other. But honestly, Left 4 Dead 2, it's just better than Left 4 Dead 1. It's going to go straight to the astounding tier, to be honest with you. Left 4 Dead 2 is really, really good. Left 4 Dead 2 is so good that there's no reason to even play Left 4 Dead 1. Just my 2 cents. LA Noire. I'm going to put that in average, to be honest with you. Don't know what this is. Layers of Fear. Okay, we haven't played any of these games. Lego Indiana Jones. I'm going to put that into the good tier as well. I think it's actually the very first game in my entire life that I actually ever 100%ed was Indiana Lego Jones. Never played you. Never played you. Lego Star Wars also. I'm going to put that into the good tier. Lego Star Wars is a good game. Lego Worlds. Never played. Lethal League. We never played. I don't know what this is. Life is Strange, I never played. Limbo, I'm gonna put that in the very good tier. Little Inferno, I think is gonna be in the average tier. That's just a game where you burn things, and it's okay, but never really caught my interest too much. Hidden Nightmares, League of Legends, I think it's probably the best of the MOBA games. It's gonna go into average. It's gonna go straight into the average tier there. Looney Tunes, never played. Never played you. I have played this game. I think. If it's... Let me... I think... No, you're Battle in the Middle of Earth, right? No, I have played this game. It's going to go to average tier. And you're also going to go to the average tier. I think this is the PS2 games, if I remember correctly. But it's going to go straight into average. Lost Planet, I never actually played personally. Never played you, never played you. Mad Max, never played. Mafia 2. I think Mafia 2... I think Mafia 2 is a very, very good game. Mafia 3, I own it, and I've been meaning to play it. I haven't gotten around to it yet. And then Mafia 1, it's going to go into the good tier. I never was able to finish it. I think my data got corrupted at some point, and I was just never able to play it ever again. Okay, Manhunt. Never played you. Super Mario 64. Good game. I'm gonna assume this is gonna be just. I'm gonna take this as being all of the Mario games, all the 2D ones, all the 2D ones. They're gonna go straight into very good. But the other ones here, I have not played. Mars, never played you, never played you. The Mass Effect Andromeda, I've never played, and I've never played 3. Mass Effect is gonna go into average. Mass Effect 2 is gonna go into good. I do want to replay these games because I have the Legendary editions. I think is that what it's called? Yeah, the Legendary Edition. I have those. And I've been meaning to replay these games. I feel like I did not give them a fair shake when I played them, you know, many years ago. Max Payne, never played. This is Medal of Honor Pacific Assault. It's going to go into the average tier. Medieval, never played you, never played you, never played you, never played you. The Metro games, also never played Metroid. 2033. 2033 is my favorite. It's going to go straight in. You know what? 2033? I'm going to put it in the astounding tier. Metro Exodus. I'm going to put Metro Exodus and Last Light into good. I don't think they deserve the coveted very good ranking. Just because I think 2033 is just so much better than the other games in the series. Minecraft. Controversial take. Gonna go straight into average. Gonna go straight into average there. Mini Ninjas never played. I've played a little bit of Mirror's Edge Cataclysm. I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna go into boring. Gonna go straight into the boring tier. It's just worse than Mirror's Edge 1. And it's like this weird open world game, and I don't think it really works very well. Mirror's Edge 1, though, I think that goes straight into very good. I really like Mirror's Edge 1. Cataclysm just... It's not called Cataclysm either, it's called, Catalyst. It just kind of dropped the ball, which is a little sad. Super Monkey Ball. Gonna put that below average. I'm sorry, Super Monkey Ball, but that's just where I feel like you should belong. I never played you. The Mortal Kombat games, I'm gonna put them to average. I'm not the biggest fan of like one-on-one combat-esque games. I definitely would put it higher if I was into those kind of things, but for me personally, I think average is a completely reasonable place to put it. Mountain Blade Warband, good game. Never played you. Mutant, never played you. Never played you. The Sims. The Sims. I'm honestly gonna put it in the below average. Sorry, Sims. You're not Naughty Bear. Also, Naughty Bear is not good. Put right into boring. The Sims is just... It's not my cup of tea. I prefer city builders than I do, like, lifestyle builders. If I wanted to make a lifestyle builder, I would just go outside. NBA, never played. Need for Speed. Here's the thing with Need for Speed. Is... Like, it doesn't really tell me which one... I'm going to put it in good. Because there's some really bad Need for Speeds, and there's some really good Need for Speeds. And I think if you were to average all of them out, they would probably fall into the good category. Nier Automata, never played, way too fucking long. I recognize this cover, but I don't know what game it is. N+. No Man's Sky. I'm sorry, No Man's Sky. You're going straight into boring tier. And this is including No Man's Sky with the update. When they remade the whole game, I'm still putting in a boring tier. I still don't think it's very good. Octodad. Like, I'm sorry. It's also going to go into the boring tier. Like, they're not bad. I just don't like them. Oh, Kami never played. Orcs Must Die never played. Ori I've never played Ori. I know it's similar to Hollow Knight, so maybe we'll give it a try at some point in the future. I just don't know when that would be. Outlast. It's kind of the same thing I had to say with Amnesia. I just don't think it's that. I don't think it's that good. But also, again, I don't like horror games that much, so... Overwatch. Put that straight into average. Oxenfree. Pac-Man. I mean, again, it's boring. Pac-Man is boring. I'm sorry. Parappa the Rappa. Never played it. Payday 2. I think it's good. It's been a while. I know that Payday 2's changed a lot since I played it. I think back like 2015. So I feel like just having it in the good category is reasonable. Pagel. Okay, do not open this. I'm sorry, Pagel. You're going to go into the below average tier. Perfect Dark. Never played Persona. I've never played any of the Persona games. It's not Ace Ventura. Ace Attorney. Never played them. Pillar of Eternity. Never played. Never played any of you. Never played you. Never played you. Pokemon. You ready for the biggest fucking hot take of all time? Pokemon. Below average. I don't think Pokemon's very good. Portal 2. Now. Portal 2 is immediately going to outstanding. Portal 2 is fucking great. Portal 1, it's very good. I think Portal 2 just surpasses it in every single way. But you should still play Portal 1 if you've not played them before. Postal, never played. Prey, which we actually just played very, very recently. I think we're going to put that into also the very good tier. You should go play Prey. It's very, very fun. Prison Architect, good little game. Prototype, never played Psychonauts. Players Unknown Battlegrounds, I'm sorry, you're also going to go into the below average tier as well. Quake, 007, Raft, we did play Raft. It's also boring. I'm sorry, Raft, but I don't think you're very good. And Rage, it's going to go into below average as well. Rainbow Six Siege, I never played you, never played any of the Rayman games. I never played Red Dead Redemption 2, but the first game, I definitely think can go into the very good tier. Resident Evil games. Never played you. 4 also is going to go into the very good tier. Never played 5, never played 6, never played 7, or any of these like remakes. RimWorld, I'm going to say it's average. Like maybe it's one of those games that I need to give it another shot to maybe truly appreciate it. But just to me personally, I think it's an average game. Risk of Rain, never played. Rock Band, again, I think it's like takes up the same category as Guitar Hero. It goes straight into good. Rocket League, I know, it's Hot Take City, but boom, it's gonna go right back into average. I don't think it's that fun. RuneScape, I'm gonna put into good. We actually played it recently, I think like a month or two ago. We got back into RuneScape for a little bit, and I had a fun time with it. Rust, never played Rise. Saints Row 2 is going to go into very good. Saints Row the Third, I think, is by far the best one. I'm going to put that right into astounding. Saints Row 4, I'm going to put that in a very good as well. And then Saints Row 1, I have fond memories, but I have to be objective here and say you're amongst the worst of the series. Sam & Max, also fun little games. Boom, right in the good tier with you as well. Saw, never played SSP. Never played Scrollenauts. Never played Scum, never played Sea of Thieves. There's also more games here that I've actually never played. Shadow of the Colossus, it's going to go straight in the very good tier. It's also another game that I want to play on this channel at some point. I just don't know when it would be. Shadow of War, okay, once again, never played. SimCity 4, I think it's outstanding. It's probably just the best city builder that's ever been made. This is a new one. I've actually never played the new one. Hit and Run, classic game. Gonna go straight into very good. Road Rage, I've actually never played. Oh no, here are the Sims. Okay, so just pretend that My Sims here is just all of the Sims games. I didn't realize that My Sims was a different game than all the other ones. Skate 2 is good. Skate 3 I've never played. Sleeping Dogs, I think, is also a very, very good game. You should play Sleeping Dogs if you haven't already. It's one of those other games that's, like, definitely underrated. You should play it. Lime Rancher, good little game. Good little cute game. Also, I have some series of videos of that on my channel as well. Sly Cooper, never played. Smash Brothers, hot take. I think they're boring. Smite, Sniper Elite, average. They're fine. Soma never played. Sonic I've never played. Never played Soul Calibur, never played you. Also, Spec Ops The Line, it's going to go into boring. I know some people really, really, really like Spec Ops The Line. I think I went into Spec Ops The Line kind of knowing the twist of the game And maybe that ruined my entire perspective of Spec Ops. But it just feels kind of hollow to me. Just my thoughts. Spider-Man. Never played the Spider-Man games. Blacklist. What the fuck did I just do? What did I just do? There we go. Okay, Blacklist. I think is a good game, but it's really good. Never played you, 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 never played you. Starbound is going to go into the good category. Starcraft 2, I'm including Brood War in this as well. So I'm saying this is Brood War and Starcraft 2. Putting those both into outstanding. Stardew Valley. I gotta say, it's very good. Very, very good game. Starfuck never played. I know that these are the new Battlefronts. I have not really played new Battlefronts. Battlefront 1, I'm going to put in the average tier. Battlefront 2, I'm going to put in the very good tier. No, I'm going to take one tier down. We're going to put in the good tier. Star Wars Dark Forces. I see here, I do not see Dark Forces 2. And because I do not see Dark Forces 2, this is going to take up my Dark Forces 2 slot. Dark Forces 2 it's very good. It's actually the very first video game I've ever played in my entire life is Star Wars Dark Forces 2. And that's probably why it ranks so highly, just because of nostalgia, but, you know, that's where I'm putting it. Knights of the Old Republic. I'm also going to put into average. Never really could get into the game that much. State of Decay, never played. Never played you, never played you, never played you. A lot of games actually here we never played. Subnautica. Then average as well. Super Hot. I think Super Hot's actually a very good game. Very, very unique mechanics. System Shock 2. Another game that I was never actually able to finish. But I have to admit, it's a very, very good game. Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. I'm going to put it in below average, to be quite honest. I have some videos on this. Some of my best performing videos of all time are actually from tabs. But I just don't think it's that good. Terraria. I mean, come on. Terraria is outstanding. It's an outstanding game. TF2. Straight into the good tier. The Binding of Isaac. I'm going to assume this also includes Rebirth. And for that, it's going to go into the... Honestly, it's going to go into very good. Good for you, Binding of Isaac. Bureau, never played. I don't know what this is. Darkness games, never played. Never played you, never played you, never played you. I'm looking at this. I'm realizing how few games I've actually played. This is The Police. I think that is an average game. I never played the sequel. This War of Mine. Definitely going to go into the very good tier. Titanfall. Again, I don't see Titanfall 2 in here. So I'm going to include Titanfall 2 and say that those are both two very good games. You should play them. Tomb Raider. I've only played this Tomb Raider. And I think it's good. Not outstanding, but also not bad. Never played, again, we haven't played any of these. Total War Rome 2. I never played Rome 2. I also never played Warhammer. So I'm going to put Warhammer here. I'm going to include this as being the Total War series as a entirety. We're going to put those in the very good. Tower Unite, never played. Never played Town Salem. Transformers, the game, never played. Now, the Tropico games, we have played them. We never played... No, wait, which Tropico game was it that I played? Was it 5 or 6? It was 6, okay. So I know I have played 3 and I have played 6. And I'm going to put them both into the good tier. 4 and 5 I have not played. I do find it very strange how they put 4 Tropico games in here compared to some of the other things we've seen. Like 4 Tropico games, you're only including 1 Uncharted game. But Uncharted 4 is outstanding. It's fantastic. Undertale, never played Uno. Again, I did the same thing. I don't even know how that happened. Never played you. Never played you. I think we're going to get to the thing where I've never played a lot of these games. Viva Pinata, I have played before, and I'm going to put it right into the average tier. Don't even know what this is. Haven't played. I think, like, I'm actually... What have I played? I have played Wolfenstein. I'm going to put those into the very good tier. I think both those games are very, very good. There we go. And there's what else? Ukulele. XCOM. I mean, XCOM is very, very good as well. Can't deny that. And I think aside from that, I mean, I haven't really played any Zelda games, to be honest. Now, is there anything I want to change in this tier list? Is there anything we want to put in this perfect, slightly off perfect? Because the only thing we have up there right now is Hotline Miami and Fallout. You know what? I'm going to put Starcraft up slightly off perfect. I don't know if there's any game, though, that I would consider that to be a perfect game. So, yeah. You know, I think... You know what? I'm even gonna raise Terraria up there. Terraria... Yeah, no. I'm gonna raise that up one more as well. So I think, for now, this is my definitive tier list. There is nothing... You can't disagree with me here. These are what I think are some of the best games of all time. If you disagree, let me know either in the Twitch comments or on the YouTube comments. But for now, I think it was good. Little 1 hour video.